Hello everyone, so here we are on week 4 of our shelter in place, our coronavirus COVID-19 lockdown, and schools were closed 4 weeks ago, but I've been flying up to Vancouver for the first 3 months of this year as my dad's been ill, and I was stuck up in Vancouver this last time because of the outbreak, and I had to do a 14-day self-quarantine before I could fly back to California. But flying back to California was a real surprise, looking at how many people, or how little people, there were at the international airports in Vancouver and in LAX, and the number of people on my flight.
Leaving the Vancouver International Airport, this should be a busy travel day as it's around Easter week and the terminals are empty. Restaurants are closed, and even the kids' play area that you're seeing is cordoned off and inaccessible. Over at my gate, there were only 5 of us waiting for our flight to Los Angeles. And looking at the screen, there are only 6 flights leaving Vancouver International Airport for U.S. destinations that day. As we board the plane and take a final look at Vancouver and the airport, I look around and there's an Air Canada domestic flight waiting to leave ahead of us. WestJet, who has seized international flights, had 6 or 7 planes parked on the runway. And looking around the plane, there were 12 passengers on this aircraft going to Los Angeles, 2 cockpit crew and 3 cabin crew. Pretty empty flight, and as you can see, we were spacing ourselves around for social distancing. As we were making our final descent into Los Angeles, we did fly over Malibu. We knew that the California beaches are closed, so Malibu beaches look empty. Here, South Bay beaches look empty. And here we go, touchdown. We are at LAX and we are taxiing to our terminal. Now I've got my mask on, I've got a bandana on, but I'm still a little anxious about having to get off the plane and walk through the terminals. Then I'd have to get out to the street, to curbside, where hopefully my kids are waiting for me to pick me up, and we'll be making our 2-hour drive home to Palm Springs. LAX was empty. Here we are outside at curbside. Usually there's buses, Uber cars, traffic. There's no traffic today. There is absolutely no cars, no Uber, no taxi. I saw a couple of buses come by, but that's about it. It is a ghost town and it looked pretty eerie. Happy to say that the kids were there waiting and picked me up from curbside, and then here we are heading home for our roughly 2-hour drive back to Palm Springs. Happy to be home and looking forward to whatever this quarantation is going to look like.